Hey guys, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I decided to come on and do a quick video for the upcoming energies for this weekend that's coming up here, the last weekend in July. I know we have been experiencing some pretty strong energies, at least that I can tell, throughout this week that we're in right now. And I think that there's been like a lot of clearing that people have been doing. A lot of people have been experiencing certain situations in their life that have brought up things that have needed to come to the surface so that they can release those things. And I just wanted to take a quick look to see what maybe we could look forward to for the weekend, or what kind of messages we might have, or guidance for what is to come this weekend. So this will be for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That'll be the 27th, 28th, and 29th of July. And of course, these readings are usually timeless in some way, shape, or form. So, I mean, sometimes it can resonate with people, later on down the line, and it just happens to be the right time for them. I'm going to focus on the weekend energy that's coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and just pull some cards and see what we get. Okay. Spirit, what things do people need to know for this upcoming weekend of July 27th, 28th, and 29th? What kind of guidance or messages do people need to know for this upcoming weekend, July 27th, 28th, and 29th? What messages do we need to know? Okay, I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. Okay, usually I don't read reversals unless, sometimes I will if I'm doing like a specific kind of a reading and it makes sense, but I normally don't read them, so in case you were wondering. Okay, so what I got here is the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. So, kind of no surprise here. I feel like the message that it's trying to give us is that we should continue to, nurture ourselves and take care of, our bodies and the different types of things that we have going on within our life. Kind of working on our divine path and life journey, and really just kind of like nurturing our bodies and our way forward, and really kind of taking care. I'm really kind of getting taking care of ourselves, and really kind of picking up here to make sure that you're drinking lots of water. Stay hydrated during this time. Also, I'm kind of picking up that if you do use crystals or stones or anything like that, that now is a good time to kind of keep those around you for whatever you may use them for. Like you might use them for protection, or, I don't know, spiritual enlightenment. Like there's all kinds of different crystals and stones. But if you are a person that uses crystals regularly, maybe this is a good time to kind of have those by you. And also keeping hydrated is going to be important. And just kind of nurturing your body, yourself, getting rest if you feel like you are tired, or that you need to like take a break, not fighting against that, taking rest and getting rest when you need it. I'm also picking up here that kind of like putting up boundaries or cutting certain things out of your life that are no longer serving your highest good. So If you are dealing with any kind of toxic relationships or situations, and this can range from all kinds of different things. This can be, you know, friendships, family, intimate relationships. This could be a specific job. It can be an addiction. It can be many different things. But I'm sure that, you know, whoever gets these messages on this video, you will probably know what types of things that it is that you're needing to kind of cut out of your life in order to like nurture yourself in a better way and to keep yourself like in a positive frame of mind during this time. So kind of removing any of those lower vibrational energies or like toxic negative type energies and keeping up your boundaries and just kind of like cutting that kind of stuff out of your life. And then I have the Justice card here. So, you know, obviously this time that we're in right now has been very strong in karmic clearing. And this is not just our own personal karma. I mean, we are kind of receiving our karma right now, whether it be good or bad. But this is kind of collectively. So a lot of people are kind of going through this right now. And I'm kind of picking up, you know, to just kind of, you know, send love and light to the people around you. I think some people are really going through a tough time right now. And, you know, you reap what you sow is kind of what I'm getting. And so, you know, people are learning a lot of like, you know, important life lessons during this time, and try to be gentle with yourself and the people around you right now. So that's really what I pick up from these three cards here. I'm going to pull a few of these cards and see what other messages we've got. Spirit, what other messages do we have for this upcoming weekend? July 27th, 28th, and 29th. What other messages do we need to know for this upcoming energy? Okay, so I have the Three of Water. The Eight of Fire. Whoa. All right, and then I just had something that fell out. Let me go grab them. Okay, so underneath the deck here, I had the Ten of Water, which I'm going to set here on the side. And under that was Union. So those are kind of important. And then we have the King of Fire. The Father, Heaven and Earth, and the King of Air. So, some of you guys may be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries male, and also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini male. Or you could be that kind of a male that's part of that elemental group. But what I'm kind of getting from this as a whole, because I also have the Father here, is that we are kind of dealing with a really like masculine type energy right now. And maybe like masculine people, like if you hold more of a masculine type energy, even if you're female, they could really be feeling this energy right now, or experiencing this like karmic clearing, and you know, having to cut certain things out of their life a little bit more intensely than those who are holding more of like a feminine type energy. And we hold both masculine and feminine energies within all of us. But, some people kind of carry one more dominant than the other. But even those who have a pretty good balance of masculine and feminine, this is really a big focus on like the masculine part of yourself. So I'm getting here that, if there were any kind of third-party situations, and this does not have to be, like a cheating scenario. It can be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be three people. And if it is three people, it doesn't necessarily have to be intimate relationships. So this can be, just another person, like, if you have a two-person dynamic with somebody and there's like another piece or attachment to that relationship, and it's kind of like a third party energy interference, this time right now is kind of really having you look at that, and it might be like kind of clearing this out in some way. So there may be a little bit of reflection and sadness that comes up connected to a situation that has involved some kind of interference within a relationship. But I'm getting that this is very spiritually guided. So this is kind of like something that we're needing to experience right now in order to kind of heal those insecurities and negative energies within ourselves, so that we can get ourselves into a healthy frame of mind and a healthy place within our life, so that really these third-party interferences can't affect us like they have in the past. And, some things may be taking place to kind of make this come up a little bit more this weekend, so that it can be looked at a little bit deeper. And this is being very spiritually guided. Also, I got here, the heaven on earth. So to me, this is, really balancing out our energies. And I know that this is something that I have really been being tested on in like lately, is, not feeling physically well, like kind of having, headaches and a stomach ache and being exhausted. But, and having to still be able to work in my everyday life to help others and be able to balance, my energy out. But there's so many ways that we experience this. I feel like, sometimes we are tested, sometimes more than other times. But, this can come in all kinds of different shapes and forms. So, sometimes this is more of, like say you have a third party situation and it comes up again during this weekend. So this is going to be kind of like a test on your part to see, if you are able to balance your energy within that situation. So, it's not about pushing it down and ignoring it and pretending that it's not there. It's more of, recognizing that it happened, recognizing the feeling that it brought up within you, and then kind of releasing it and being able to still kind of move on and not hold on and attach to whatever those negative feelings are that are attached to like this third party type of thing. And kind of, just like clearing that out, like recognizing it, dealing with it, clearing it out, and then moving forward, continuing to move forward. And, this really could have to do with masculine people that are in your life. So if this isn't an intimate relationship, this could be a father figure. But I am also picking up like twin flames and soulmate relationships here, because I also have union and the 10 of water. So, this could be, for many twin flames and soulmates, we have dealt with many, interferences, like third party interferences. And so this could be, coming up again during this weekend. And it's really about kind of, looking at how you're reacting to the situation and how you're letting the situation affect you, and really kind of trying to deal with it in a different way this time around, like more of a positive way, and in a way where you can still move forward comfortably with your day and the rest of your weekend, and not let whatever this situation is that comes up, turn you into, somebody who is going to be depressed and in bed the entire weekend, or somebody who's going to be angry and, sending nasty messages or anything like that. This is really kind of changing those habits when things like this start to pop up. And we're doing this, like we're learning how to do this and release this and not let these things affect us in the same way that they have in the past. And by doing this, you do experience, your desires and positivity in your present moment. And you do experience, union eventually, if it's not already soon coming for you if this is an intimate partner, if you're not, already together in a happy type of a union, this type of like clearing and learning how to respond differently, and learning how, figuring out why it is that you responded that way in the past, and then kind of like learning from that, and then when it comes up again, being able to display a different way of responding to it this time, shows the growth that you have been able to make within yourself. And that ultimately helps you to come into happiness and to come into union for those who are in, those kind of partnerships. I'm going to pull a Blessed Be card just to see any other messages that want to come out. Oh my gosh, these cards are flipping all over the place. Let's try just one Blessed Be card for right now. Okay. So a blessing on your day. And then under the deck, a blessing for peace of mind. So kind of exactly what I was saying, a blessing on your day. If something pops up first thing in the morning when you get out of bed and it's like really frustrating, it's like, don't let that ruin your entire day. Figure out how to recognize it, deal with it, release it, and continue enjoying, the life that you're given. And, don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it ruin your weekend. Like, there's so many things around us that we can be grateful for, and things that we are blessed in so many ways that, we've kind of, taken advantage of some of those things. And so this is like really, don't let it ruin your day. Let it happen, recognize that it happened, move through it, and, continue being happy within your day. Find things within this weekend and within just even a day that make you happy and bring joy into your life. And then I also had here a blessing for peace of mind. So kind of very similar to the other things that I've been saying is, keeping your peace of mind, staying in a positive mind frame. People around you may be experiencing some things that are coming up and things that they're having to deal with and handle, and you could even be experiencing this. And when things like that happen, it gets very like emotionally charged, and things when we're acting based off of just our emotional selves and we're not in balance with ourselves, when things like this happens, we can do things that we end up regretting later. So just really keeping in mind that, you yourself and even the people around you are probably going through some of this, like, clearing, and they might be having a lot of like things that are coming up within their lives, and you know, really staying in your peace of mind and finding peace within yourself, you know, figuring out just even a couple things within the day that you are grateful for, and doing something that brings you peace and joy, and then really just enjoying your weekend and your day, no matter what these other circumstances are that are going on around you. Finding a way to come back into balance and still being able to enjoy your weekend, and just, you know, basically being alive. So I'm going to actually pull one of the Lightworker Oracle cards. Let's see what we get here. We have a message for this weekend. Any messages that we need for this weekend that could be helpful. Okay, so Dark Night of the Soul and Wisdom of the Divine Feminine was under the deck. So yeah, I'm getting that like a lot of people are experiencing this like Dark Night of the Soul type of energy. So, you know, if you're not experiencing this personally, realize that some of the people around you may be experiencing this. So try to send them love and light. You know, if they're coming at you or saying things to you that are, you know, maybe not so nice, you know, try and recognize that maybe they're going through a really tough time right now. And if you are a feminine, if you are a female, or you hold the feminine energy, you know, really, you know, let your light shine. You know, send that nurturing love, light energy to the people around you who are in need of it. And if you are a masculine, you know, you have a feminine around you, or some kind of females or feminine energy that is around you that is wanting to help and support you and send you love and light. So you know, just know that you're not alone, and that there is somebody, or there are numerous people that hold this feminine type energy that are trying to send you love if you are going through this kind of Dark Night of the Soul energy. So I hope that these messages helped, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Take care, and I will see you soon.